go out and seek employment before you find out your future. So we'll talk about that all ahead. But first, we'll do our webcast live, and you can follow it at sportswithcoleman.com on the web. Just click on the studio cam, or Fox1370.com, studio cams in the upper left-hand corner. Jerry Coleman alongside Kevin Cowherd here on BaltimoreSun.com and SportsWithColeman.com. Brought to you by, yes, Dover Downs Hotel and Casino. Kevin, Ravens go to New England, fall to the Patriots in overtime. The criticism, conservatism out there in the play calling, and especially in the fourth quarter and overtime. Hopefully this was not a preview of things to come, but do the Ravens need to take more of the shackles off of Joe Flacco, or is it the handcuffs? Do they have the key to those handcuffs?
Well, I guess that was their game plan. I mean, I definitely think, you go out and you get a wide receiver like T.J. Houshmandzadeh, you get somebody like Anquan Boldin, you figure you're going to take more strikes downfield. You're not going to be quite as conservative with your passing game as you were last year, Jerry. Absolutely. I thought they were very conservative offensively. Everybody does. This is not, we're all in agreement on this. But I think they went in there with a game plan. When the game plan wasn't working, they didn't adjust, and that was the big thing. The adjustment seemed to be check-off passes to Ray Rice, and that's not enough. I mean, you've got to take chances in that situation. You're trying to win that game. You have big, strong receivers. They can go up and get the ball. You have a possession receiver like a Derek Mason who's brilliant at comeback routes, and they didn't go to these guys. And for that, they're being criticized, in my view, justly.
And with all the talent they have on the offensive side of the ball, shouldn't this team be averaging near 30 points per contest?
Well, I don't know about that. This is the NFL still, okay? A lot of good defenses. I don't think the Patriots' defense was nearly as bad as people talk about it.
No way.
So there's no way I'm going to say, you should be averaging 30 points a game. But in my view, yeah, they should take more strikes downfield. They should be scoring some more points. I think Joe Flacco seemed frustrated. I was not up in Foxborough. The guys who interviewed him after the game seemed to indicate he seemed frustrated with some of the play calling. So if that's the case, you don't want your quarterback to be frustrated. You want to give him a freer hand. You certainly want to take some strikes downfield. I think a lot of this frustration, Jerry, is going to be taken out on the Buffalo Bills this Sunday.
That would be the 0-5 Buffalo Bills.
Exactly.
Some would say it's really a 2-week bye for the Ravens. First the Bills, then the off week. They're not going to take Buffalo for granted. John Harbaugh's talked them up to death, but this is a winless team and a team the Ravens should bury, especially at home. And let's keep in mind, they're 4-2, and 2 of those losses came on the road. 4 of their last 6 will be at home. It will all even out. This is still very much a playoff team.
Absolutely. No need to panic at all. I thought Harbaugh, John is excellent in the aftermath of losses that are tough to take. He explains things pretty well, and I think he focused on the bright side. As you pointed out, they're 4-2. They're still right in the playoff hunt. They're 4-2 after tough games: Jets, Bengals, Steelers, New England Patriots. That's pretty good. That's nothing to sneeze at. So, as far as they're concerned, they're still on the way to the Super Bowl. They still think, hey, we've got as good a shot as anybody, and maybe a better shot than most.
Bottom line, to steal a phrase from Ray Lewis, keep that January schedule wide open, folks. The Ravens are going to be playing well into that month and maybe February.